Okay, so I'm working on filling in the purple for a second coat. So I'm just kind of taking this day by day. All right, so yeah, this is it. Okay, so as you can see, I did a little thing here. I did a wall treatment and I did all of the walls, including the ceiling, as you can see. And I included the ceiling. First of all, I really do like to include ceilings, but sometimes I get lazy, especially if it's like one big open area. It's a lot more work. But yeah, this room here is obviously a pretty small bathroom. And yeah, I wanted to include the ceiling also because it's textured, as you can see, and it's at awkward ceiling heights. So I feel like it helps to kind of blend in like the faults or the flaws or whatever. I feel like if the ceiling were to be painted white or something more predictable, it would look choppy and the texture would just stand out, and I don't feel like it would be as dramatic, you know? So anyways, yeah, whenever you first come in, this is what you see. I even did the vanity this way because this is just a generic ass vanity. So I wanted the vanity, everything to kind of blend into the abyss, and just only the pattern is noticeable, only the art, because this bathroom lacks any special architecture. So I've added interest through paint technique and through the decor. And most of the shit is thrifted. So yeah, very economical way of redoing a bathroom. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, let's see, I think every single thing in here is thrifted. Except for this mirror, I got it at a vintage shop many years ago, but same concept, it's still secondhand. But yeah, this little knocker here is great for hand towels. So when you close the door, obviously it's very reachable from the sink. This is just a little skirted table thing that I made from some fabric I got from the thrift store. Some Greek key trim to give it some, you know, extra touch of looking finished, and just so it looks a little more refined. And then yeah, this lamp, I love the fact that these two are like jeweled tone lampshades. They're both thrifted. The lamps are thrifted. Oh, this picture here, this abstract I painted, the frame and everything, all that was something I had thrifted, and then I just created my own art in there. This mirror is a French antique style mirror, and I really love that. Wait, this guy came from a vintage shop, but again, same concept. And then this little piece here, as you know, when this bathroom was green, I had an antique chair here with green, like oriental style fabric that I had upholstered, but I decided to reupholster that and move that to my boudoir. If you want to check out that, that's in my last room tour that I did. So that's where that is. This is just a little piece that I found thrifting, and then I upholstered it in some of my leftover Braymore leopard fabric from when I redid my sofa. And then I added the fringe that I had left over from my swan chase. And if you're wondering, my swan chase is in my bedroom. And I posted that on Instagram, but at some point I'll do a room tour, and that'll be up on my YouTube as well. So the curtains, unfortunately I couldn't go super high because, again, the ceiling height is just so awkward, you know, like it's, yeah, you can see it is what it is. But yeah, there's just a liner behind there with a separate rod, and then this is for more aesthetics, so it just looks more appealing, and it's longer than standard curtains, otherwise, or standard shower curtains. Otherwise, the rod would be coming down several inches lower. So it does give it some dramatic effect, which I like. And then, yeah, some more portraits, thrifted stuff from various secondhand sources. But yeah, I love him. I think he's so cool. I think this piece is from the 60s and it's on velvet. So that's really cool. Yeah. And then this rug is cool. I think it provides a nice little juxtaposition. This is the view from standing inside my shower. I naturally have to stand in my shower for you to see this view because, again, this is a small bathroom. So yeah, that's the vanity. So yeah, it just kind of all blends into the abyss and you don't notice generic or faulty architecture. Counter's wet. I just cleaned it, I swear. But yeah, this is the view, and I really love this view. Coming out of here, it feels really pretty, and I love it. Like, I love seeing the French detail coming from the curtains. And so yeah, I even included the door. Again, just blending everything in. It feels much more all-encompassing and more fantasy-like. So yeah, you guys, I just wanted to share this little tiny bathroom makeover. I've gotten some requests to do DIY stuff, especially whenever I do murals or something, where I'm redoing something or whatever it is. I'm not a DIY tutorial channel. I don't like to put much energy into creating step-by-step instructions and making sure it's up to par with the DIY or a lot of the DIY community. I just like to focus my energy on the actual creating of really unique spaces or editing things or interior styling. You know, just things like that, my art and my crafts and stuff like that. I just don't want to be dealing with the extra stress of putting together a video in that manner, if that makes sense. I've done a couple of videos like that and I got a lot of hate. I don't know if it was just those specific people in the DIY watching community, but they were complaining about all sorts of shit. The editing, the too much showing of myself, the not showing enough of this or that. It was just annoying. So yeah, I just like to share my work as I do it, and yeah, that's that. So yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.